Okay, so this is Sophie Gaming here. Remember Hurricane Irma from a few weeks or months ago? Well, I've decided to tell a story what we did and what happened. So I saw my friend Amber from Amber and Kate's Funny Videos. I'm the camera person there. And they moved, but even though I'm 3 hours away from her, I subscribed to her and I've watched her videos. So when I saw her thing about Hurricane Irma is here, not really a good thing, but we still love you, Hurricane Irma. Don't come down on us first again, please, please. So I am going to tell you the story of like what happened with me and my family during Hurricane Irma. Oh my god, I just remember like all these things in my head. I remember everything, like if we freaked out. Like you're probably wondering like, did they freak out? Did they here you'll be out in a second. Did they were they like freaking out? So like if you weren't, like Hurricane Irma was like kind of a long time ago. So I wouldn't expect you to like I won't expect you to be interested, but it just devastated like 1 minute. Okay, so I'm not gonna expect you to actually stay here, but even here you go. Oh, it's upside down. So during Hurricane Irma, me and my family were like, my family, my mom and dad, they were watching the TV in the living room on all the news reports and everything, all the warnings, all the news reports, all the hurricanes, all the weather reports, everything about what you could do for a hurricane, about everything. So they were watching the news like every single day, about it, like when they heard from the hurricane warning, and we were going to evacuate to Atlanta because they said it wouldn't hit there, so we were gonna go and evacuate to Atlanta. So my mom was kind of like some of us were crying. I was just eating my cupcake. It was my birthday. My birthday got canceled because of Hurricane Irma. But at least I still had my birthday. So what happened was, so we all packed up, and then we put all our stuff in like these big waterproof garbage bags that were like really important to us. Like I packed all my stuffed animals in there, of course, but I don't really have that much stuffed animals. So basically, then like the next day it says we're like mom and dad like we're gonna leave at 9 a.m. and we wake up at 7. All of us are like working and then it's 10. It's 10:35 and it's past 10 and a few hours after 10 I'm like I go up to my mom, I'm like, Mom, were we evacuating? And she's like, no, we're not. It's just said that we were not going to get hit that much anymore. Then a few days later, there's another report. There's another report. Another one. So I thought I was going to skip school on Friday, which I was actually really happy about. But apparently we did it because we stopped evacuating. So she just said we still are maybe. So we're leaving on Friday. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, I'm like, yes, I get to skip school and stuff. But basically, I was woken up at 6 something in the morning so I could get ready for the bus at 7. I had to leave at like 7:30. I'm like, and then like after school I go to my mom, so I just go, it's a normal day. I'm like, Mom, why didn't we evacuate? It's like the whole entire time, like I know you just said like this, but blah blah. And there were some neighbors came over when we were packing and stuff. So basically then a few days later, again, my mom says, we're evacuating to Miami and we're going to our aunt's house. Our aunt and uncle weren't there, so we're and our cousins, so we were there alone. And I'm like, I thought we were going to Atlanta when we were putting the suitcases in the car and stuff. And she's like, no, apparently it's going to get hit by Atlanta. Apparently Atlanta's going to get hit by the Hurricane Irma too, so we're not going to go there. So we set up the house, we put towels under the windows and by the windows, so if it leaked, it would get the towels and we wouldn't flood and stuff. So we're in the car for 3 hours. We finally get out. All the shutters of the doors, the garage, everywhere in my aunt and uncle's house, like everything was covered. So we took like 1 or 2 or like 3 minutes or 4 uncovering it, the door, and then we went to go put them back on. We opened the door after we got all our stuff in and stuff, and oh god, we had so basically then we picked our rooms. So my sisters and I were finding who got the air mattress. Not really, but one of my sisters was like, I'm not getting the air mattress. I always get the air mattress, and she never does. She always says that. So then me and Haley, shared my Eden's bed, my cousin's bed, and then Gabby, and then one of my sisters, the one who said I'm not staying on my air mattress, slept in our other cousin's bed, while our parents slept in our aunts and uncle's bed. So we all took a shower because we didn't want, when the electricity go out, all the hot water would be gone. So we had to take a shower before, and that was good because a few hours later, at like 12, the power went out for the rest of the day. And then at night, they finally said we're gonna turn on the generators only in the kitchen, and that's it. And we're like, yes. So then we went into the kitchen. We're playing board games and stuff. So basically, and then we all charged our phones in there, iPads, computer, or laptops. Actually, there's only because my oldest sister, my mom and dad have their own laptops. So and then we went then we would open the garage door when it wasn't that windy, and we would go out and we would just sit there. My parents would just sit there. I would go out, of course we had to take my dog, so we were so scared when he went into the garage and tried going out of the house without a leash and collar on. We were so scared because we didn't live there. So if we left, we were gonna be 3 hours away, but he would have his collar on because we would never let him leave without his collar. We would not take off his collar at all, even me. So basically, you know, that feeling when you feel something's smashing on the door, like a big hammer, and it was the rain on the shutters, and it made so much noise. I'm like, Haley, what is that? And she's like, that's just rain and wind. It made 89% noise. The rest of it, 100% noise actually. It was very loud. And the house was kind of hot without the electricity because there's no air conditioning. So we got out the fans. Of course, I didn't really sweat a lot because in 3rd grade, I would wear a jacket the whole entire school year until I had to take off because my parents wouldn't let me wear anymore. So basically, then when we went, I riding my bike, so I went after when we were packing up, and when we went outside, there's a tree on the ground, the roots were pulled out, so it was laying on the ground with a big hole where the roots were. And there was 3 construction trucks everywhere, the thing that pushes the dinghies, and the dinghies, and safety guards and stuff. They were pushing all the weeds out, and I was riding my bike because we took my bike because my bike is really precious to me. So Okay, um, basically, it was like really. So basically, Hurricane Irma, like when we went back to the house, it was fine. And on the way there, my parents were talking about like what level it was, like 1 to 4. Apparently, we only got a 2. Worse in Sarasota and where we live. So there's nothing around the house except when we came in the neighborhood. There was like these fences were down and everything. So basically, it was like, and there was like a tree that was like, this was the stump, like this was like the tree, and then half the tree was leaning over like this. Our neighbors did not know, so I went when I was riding the bike, and the father came out of the house. I'm like, excuse me, blah 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 blah. Your tree is leaning against the house, and it might fall over the house, and so you might want to consider that so it doesn't knock down your house and like destroy half of it. And he's like, oh, okay, thanks, okay. I didn't notice that. I'm like, it's fine. So basically, I was just going around, seeing all the damage. There's not that much damage, actually. It was pretty good. No damage to our house. So that was good. So I'm sorry about anyone who got destroyed. Like, the houses were wrecked and destroyed about it. So basically, we went and, so then we were done, and we had cleaned out the whole entire yard. So we spent like 2 hours or more out there cleaning out the yard of leaves and like weeds and like tree bark. And then finally our yard looked like normal. It's just grass and plants and stuff. So basically, during Hurricane Imra, it was like kind of scary, but kind of not, because you don't know if you're gonna die. So I texted my friend Ryan, you met him in one of the episodes. We were talking about stuff, and he was playing a card game. I texted him all the way from Miami. He was like in Saint something, and he was all safe there and stuff. And like, I texted him, Ryan, if I die, tell everyone I almost hate them all, and and he's like LOL on the text. I'm like, no, I'm seriously, I'm not kidding. And he's like, you're not gonna die. I'm like, yeah, maybe, you can't predict the future. And he's like, no, I can't. And so basically, that is basically kind of like my Hurricane Irma story. And then when we went back to school, everyone was talking about it. Everyone. Like, Hurricane Irma this, Hurricane Irma that, Hurricane down there, this down, Hurricane Irma down, Hurricane down. There's more hurricanes like Hurricane Irma. There's more than one hurricane. Hurricane Irma coming. Irma. So basically, it was like the gossip for the next week, and then finally it was like done, thankfully. And then it started all over again. Gossip, like talking about the hurricane. It's like, the past is in the past. Forget. Okay, no, I'm not. That's right. I'm not singing from Rotten to Rico. I don't know why, but I'm obsessed with that show. Anyway, you guys, thanks for watching. Leave in the comments this 14-minute video. Leave in the comments down below what happened to you during Hurricane Irma. Did you do charity? I do charity. Do you do charity? Did your house get knocked down? Did you fine? Did you evacuate? Did you not evacuate? Did your electricity get out? So post your stories from the hurricane down below. And I know Hurricane Imra was like a long time ago, but I'm doing this now, so deal with it. So basically, that was my first hurricane ever. Like when I was bigger, there's a hurricane when like I was like littler. But anyway, thanks for watching this video, guys. So Kitty Gaming out. And wait 1 second. go and watch my speed paints. If you want to, you don't have to. But go and watch my speed paints. 15-minute video now. Okay, bye.